Welcome. It's Brian, and this is Guitar Solo Reactions, and welcome, Prince fans. I am going to do the actual remastered version of In a Large Room with No Light. I recently did a bootleg where it was mostly kind of a cool guitar-driven, pretty sparse arrangement of it, and I really, really love that song. So I was kind of racking my mind, brain, whatever, trying to remember the song on my original copy of Sign of the Times. And it was not on it because I was looking. I actually bought it's the only box set of Prince's I have on disc, and it is Sign of the Times. And I was just kind of looking through, and it is on here. So obviously recorded at the same time. I'm assuming same players, all of that kind of stuff. So I had a suggestion. Someone said, hey, check out the actual recording from the box set and see how it compares, or just for fun. And, with Prince, I love doing multiple versions. And to be honest, I do very, very little that is actually the recorded version. It's mostly live. I've recently gravitated towards a lot of the kind of bootleg jam stuff because they're a little more guitar driven. I've got so many of those on the kind of the list here to do, but this one's kind of short and sweet, and I'd love to hear the arrangement. So with all that bullshit said, here we go. Prince, the one and only, and his band doing In a Large Room with No Light from Sign of the Times era.
One that made her mother cry. A picture of a woman with a drink in her hand, standing by a child with no eyes. Washington reaction based upon revenge. The baby's blown to kingdom come. Damn the logic, cartoon characters that look better when they're on the run. Danny dropped a dime on his girlfriend and said he didn't want to go to jail alone. The thief lives in the same.
It couldn't be, well, it could be more different, but very different than my previous version of this because it's a little more bouncy. It's a little more, pretty sounding, I guess. That's not the right word, but it's a little more, it's less dark sounding. I don't know if that makes sense, but that other version had some really great kind of, it's a little more melancholy. The whole kind of atmosphere of the song is a little sadder, I guess, more melancholy or something. This is a little more upbeat and a lot of horns, and there's a lot of layers going on for sure.
Mind with a thought that says we all should be stoned. The people looking for angels in the sky. Whenever they're broken hearted, love is growing, seeds are sown, fires don't burn unless they start. Did you ever feel that life was like looking for a penny in a large room with no light?
Yeah.
A sophisticated math produced cacophony of knowing situations that aren't right.
Yeah. So that part, it just struck me. It's a little like a Stevie Wonder thing, a little bit like kind of a cool melodic, but kind of different tonality. I mean, I don't want to say jazz tonality, but we all know that Stevie Wonder is an incredible composer, very sophisticated, like Prince. But Prince doesn't necessarily, musically speaking, he lets the song seems more simplistic. It's deceptive a lot of times, Prince's songs, that they seem really simple, but there's these really intricate, in the background kind of tonal things going on. And like I say in many of the videos, usually a cool, really neat harmonic twist in there, even if it's a 2-chord vamp. And what I hear here is, just a little more sophisticated, that line that he's singing. And, it's not like him in a certain way, but I can kind of see where he could easily go there. So anyway, got that Latin feel, and then you hear like the timbales in the back. It's got that dun, 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 dun. It's almost like, what's that, a rumba? I forget what that is, but it has that kind of feel that's really cool. And again, Prince fans set me straight, but I don't hear that in a lot of other songs, or really any that I can remember.
Would you ever feel that life is only looking for a penny in a large room with no light? A sophisticated mass-produced cacophony of knowing situations that aren't right. If you could just pass your history class, baby, life would be alright. Till then you've been looking for a penny in a large room with no light. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la.
Yeah.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la.
Oh, this is the part. God, I love this song. I mean, even this version where it's not as much improvisation or whatever, I forgot they go into this kind of vamp at the end. What a beautiful song. I really dig it. And I haven't really gotten very emotional about Prince songs in a while because I've been just enjoying them, the guitar stuff. But uh, it's got a really immediate impact on me, this one. And yeah, I don't know. I wish that wouldn't fade out because you hear Eric Leeds kind of doing, he's playing tenor, it sounds like, starting to kind of do some overblowing at the end. And I noticed that there is like a slight, on Prince's voice, like some effects like a flanger or something. And on the sax there was that as well. It's kind of an interesting choice. It kind of makes it of this record and of that time, I think, as far as like those kind of choices, like of affecting brass and horns and stuff like that, and his voice even. I have a feeling this might have went on for a while, and it makes me want to search out more of the song because I really, really love that the first version I did, and this is kind of not the opposite. It's kind of a more truncated version, but it's a really cool song, and I think, like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, but a pretty unique composition for Prince. So, very little guitar. Right when that vamp at the end starts, you hear him kind of play a little bit, and then nothing, which is fine. I love hearing kind of the different elements, and this one's, I wouldn't say it's super layered, but there's a lot of, obviously, the keyboards, a lot of horn stuff going on, and some percussion as well. Um, let's see who's doing percussion. Wow, I'm not really familiar with a lot of these players, weirdly. I mean, I know Wendy and Lisa. Oh, Sheila E. is on it. Um, but she may not be on the whole thing. She's just on a few. Oh no, she might be on quite a bit. Anyway, she was a great addition to this band, I think, just from a visual sense, because she's such a great kind of performer and captivating, and how just how she plays, and how she looks and all of that, and fits right in with Prince. So I need to delve back into this record again, I guess. And I've been talking about this record since I've been doing Prince reactions as my only real touchstone with Prince. It's the record I bought many times. And this little era of Prince, it's very small that I knew before I started doing this channel. And I just need to go back and listen to it again. And I kind of avoid that because I've done so many Prince videos. I don't want to, it's not like I don't want to tarnish it, but I also don't want to wreck in a way if the record doesn't hold up for me. I'm sure it does. I have listened to my favorite songs off the record, but as a whole, there's part of me that wants it frozen in 1988 is kind of when I was listening to it. When did the record come out? I mean, I think it had just come out when I bought it. And it's so reflective for me personally of that time that, we all have records or many, many records like that. And for me, this really kind of pivotal time in my life had to do a lot with this record and the people around me and stuff. So I, it just means a lot to me. So it was released in '87. I was probably listening to it the following year or so. And yeah, so you probably know all this if you've watched this before. But anyway, I dig this song a lot, and now it makes me want to kind of seek out more versions of it or something. So anyway, I love that you join me, all the Prince fans. Even if you're not a Prince fan, especially if you're not a Prince fan, if you're joining me, that's even more special, I guess. But I do appreciate all of that. So I am Brian. This is Guitar Solo Reactions. I'll see you soon.